What's going on, everybody? It's your JRPG enthusiast here, the Japanese role-playing game God here, Shadowy Elite, and of course I've got to talk to you guys about this article on Valkyria Chronicles 4. It's an interesting article. Before I get into it though, I just want to say I am enjoying Valkyria Chronicles 4. I'm a little bit, I'll say a little bit disappointed that it's pretty much Valkyria Chronicles 1.5, but the gameplay is sound and the story so far is keeping me very entertained. Now with that said, this article is quite interesting. You see, VG247.com has an article, and the title of the article is Valkyria Chronicles 4 Sexual Harassment Problem is Unacceptable in 2018. Okay, so this article obviously has a problem with something in Valkyria Chronicles 4, and it's done by a female journalist, and that's just fine. But some of the complaints that she has is a little bit off-putting. So I just want to read some of the things that go on here, and before we actually dive into this, most of this stuff has to deal with one character, and that's Raz. Okay, Raz, I'll admit, he's a little bit out there. He's a little bit vulgar, a little bit too, I guess you could say, handsy, probably. And basically, Raz is he's a degenerate. Yeah, Raz is a degenerate. And in the game, Raz has an interaction with Kai, the sniper of the game. And he grabs her ass, and this is the scene that this article is pretty much talking about. How Raz grabbed her ass, and this is terrible for 2018 gaming. So the whole scene plays out like this. Raz does touch her ass, but immediately after, he gets punched right in the face. Meaning that no, she was not okay with it. No, he did not go unpunished. She got punched in the face. Now, I guess you could argue that I guess he should have got some type of official thing within the game's world, the game's fictional world, that he should have got in trouble, or, you know, a superior should have came out and talked to him. But this is, again, a fictional game. So, what bothers me about this one is she says that this scene in particular, the ass grabbing scene, sets the tone for the rest of Valkyria Chronicles 4's campaign. What? Are you joking? By you saying this, you are saying that the rest of the game is pretty much about ass grabbing. That's what you're saying. Now, it goes on to say, although the game has a diverse cast of male and female characters with unique personalities, the women on the other side of the war are degraded, sexually harassed, and mistreated. Throughout the whole game? Is that what you're saying? See, it seems that you did not play the entire game. You are basing your whole entire article on one scene in the game, and you are condemning the entire game. It was a joke. It was not meant to be taken seriously. Now, yes, it is a serious matter when a guy touches a girl in a way that's inappropriate to her suddenly without permission. I understand that. I completely get that. But for you to say that this one scene sets the tone for the entire game, really? Did you play the game, or are you just basing your assumption on that one scene? Because it seems to tell me that you did not play the rest of this game. You do realize there's a war going on in the game, right? And if you actually played the game, you would know that after that scene, there is a battle or two that happens, and they then have a mutual respect for each other after that. But you wouldn't know because you didn't play the game. You're assuming that this one scene sets the rest of the tone for the whole entire game. Okay, interesting. Now, there's another part of this article that interests me a lot. It reads, upon arriving at the base for the first time, the men stare at a female Navy officer while stating their desire to swap her deck. The response to this is a resigned sigh. There's no comment on the fact that these sexual advances may be unwanted. Let's dial it back to the beginning of that paragraph real quick. The men in this case you are using as plural. So all the men, or at least 2 or more at the very least, are staring at this one female officer and going, damn, I want to swap her deck. No, it is only one character saying this, and that is Raz. Raz is the only one saying this. See, this is the problem with stuff like this, articles like this. I have no problem if you want to point out some type of wrongdoing in the game. But can you really condemn an entire game off of one character and say that the rest of the game pretty much portrays this one character 100% from beginning to end? No, I don't think so. And maybe you should play the entire game and give me more examples before you make this accusation. Like I said, I'm not okay with Raz doing what he did. He got punched in the face, and I honestly believe he deserved to get punched in the face. But to condemn the entire game because of it, stop. This is the problem with today's world that we live in. And just to tell you guys, articles like this is the reason games overseas that are coming from Japan get censored, get altered in some type of way to avoid this kind of thing altogether. Maybe this is just a small little bang in the forest and nobody's around to hear it. Maybe I'm contributing to the loud noise that it's gonna make by making a video on it. But I just wanted to say that to you guys. This right here, this little scene right here in this game right here is the reason when games come overseas, they get altered or they get censored or they get quote unquote localized. But hey, that's just one man's opinions. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about all this. Maybe this is just something that's going to be swept underneath the rug. Who knows? Or maybe it shouldn't. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments what you guys think again. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. And of course, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.